So we just got off of blowing up lands with red-white lockout, Libra and taxes from that Discord, and it did fairly well. This one takes it up a notch. Now I've got some kind of issues with the list, just overviewing it, but then there's some really spicy things in here. And so I was like, why not? So, being that we've now added blue, because we are now Jeskai, the mana base is going to be a lot more, shall we say, difficult to manage. We'll see how that ends up being, though. We have the Triome in here. We've got a Sacred Foundry and Steam Vents, a Hallowed Fountain buried in here, but a lot of fetch lands, and those work well with Boom Bust. So we'll see if we get the fetch land plus Boom Bust interaction going. We have plenty of Stone Rains here. A little surprised to see more Stone Rains than Pillages, but we'll go ahead and go for it. We get to play more of these cool looking cards. Now, we've added blue, and what's interesting here is we have Thing in the Ice as an extra finisher, which I actually do like, because having an extra finisher other than Nahiri plus Emrakul, the Chandra, or maybe Karn plus something in the sideboard is a nice little addition. And I'm not going to lie, sometimes you need that extra oomph, and this will do it. The other thing that's interesting here, and difficult to cast, so we'll see how many times it happens, is we have Boomerang. Return target permanent to its owner's hand. Makes me feel like this could be somewhat Temple. We don't have the Wrath effects here, we just have some Helixes, no lightning bolts. That kind of worries me a little bit. But we do have a Johnny Vengeance in here, plus Helix is removal. We have Nahiri that can exile things, and just bouncing stuff in general may be enough to then get to Emrakul or a Karn lock. This one has only 2 Karns versus the other one which had 3, makes me a little bit worried as well. We can fix our mana with Cleansing Wildfire, that's not a bad thing. We'll see though. I'm worried about this Boomerang, but I saw it and said, yeah, why not? Sideboard gets spicy too, and by the way, Liquid Beaver, if you do see this, you're really, really pushing the mana base. Supreme Verdict being a double white, we've got a double blue, and we have a double red in things like Chandra Acolyte and Pillage. Whew. But then again, we have things like Deflecting Palm, Chandra Awakened Inferno. Don't forget God Pharaoh's statue and Golo's Tireless Pilgrim. There's some interesting things going on here. Let's go ahead and kick this off. Let's go ahead and play Jeskai Land Destruction here in Modern. Ooh. It's going to be interesting. Being in 3 colors, we do get the ability to maybe use engineered explosives to our advantage. We'll see if that becomes a thing. I'm really worried about the Supreme Verdicts being sideboard instead of main board, but maybe we just won't run into a lot of creatures, or we'll stonewall them with Thing in the Ice and be on our way. Only one way to tell, and that's play a league. Let's go. First match here, and it looks like MTG Bot is back on track. We're 0-0. Let's get it rolling. 1 land is probably not enough, especially since I have a bunch of 4-drops here. Let's mulligan. All right, here we go. I could immediately get rid of Boomerang. I think I kind of want to, and I can cast kind of everything else as we go. We could also Cleansing Wildfire ourselves if we draw appropriately and Boomerang gets better. Could do that, but I think it's get rid of Boomerang here and go from there. If we get a fetch land, Boom Bust is online. Cleansing Wildfire is not bad against perhaps them. See how it goes. See how it goes. Opponent's mulligan to 5 cards, keeps, plays Waterlogged Grove here, and no follow-up. We're going to just play a Sacred Foundry past turn. Extra Karn here is not great. Oh well. Opponent apparently does not have another land here. Let's go ahead and just hit the Waterlogged Grove. Seems all right. Pick white or green or blue here, opponent. Kind of feels Infect-like. We hit a Cascading Cataracts. That's excellent here. We can now Boom Bust on their turn, or our next turn. without taking a loss here. I'm gonna just hit this Waterlogged Grove more than likely. Allosaurus Rider here. Well, we tried. We took them off of one of the lands. They were able to get Gristlebrand here, though. It's kind of a bummer. We'll see if they kill me. Some Mox Amber. They can float some extra mana here. I don't really have a lot for this. I mean, I guess I have Celestial Purge. I also have Trinisphere. No, I don't have Celestial Purge in this one. What do I have? Trinisphere. Pithy Needle. That's about it. They have tapped Gristlebrand here. If I somehow had Ramp in this list, we could maybe Nahiri. Alright, we're doing the Serum Visions thing here. Okay. Another Allosaurus Rider. Are we done for the turn? They didn't use any Summoners packs. I can potentially take them off green with the Boom Bust. Okay. It's a lot. I feel like I'm just gonna lose here. I feel like I just play the Triome and hope. 8 plus 6, 14, and the follow-up 6 kills me. I almost don't want to show them much more here. I'm not going to show them the Cascading Cataracts or the Boom Bust. We're going to go ahead and concede to hide information. My opponent's going to just attack us because we're doing nothing this turn. Yeah. Boomerang could be good. Could be. Pithy Needle and Trinisphere are probably the two things that I want to be doing here. Honestly, does even a Helix matter? Mana Tithe could be really good. Could probably just get rid of the Helixes. Could get rid of just the Chandras. Let's do the Chandra over the Helix. And let's run it back. Not a lot I can do against a hyper combo list like they've got running. Just gotta maybe Mana Tithe them. Maybe just gotta Mana Tithe them. That was what, on turn 3? I think it was turn 3. Alright, let's play first. No. 1 land, a bunch of 4 drops, I'll just die. Mulligan. I don't have another red source, but I have this Pithy Needle. I feel like this is an easy keep. They just play Gristlebrand here on turn 2, and they just smack me 3 times and I die. I don't know if I can really, like, hope for a Mana Tithe, though. We'll just keep this. I think it's Helix. And go just the full land destruction on them. I mean, it's got to be something, right? We don't have that much. It's either Mana Tithe or Pithy Needle. Pithy Needle's like, okay. The Helix would be nice to keep if they just play like 2 Allosaurus Riders or something. Opponent's mulligan to 5. I mean, if they stumble on lands for a little bit, we can maybe clear their lands with the Boom Bust and the Stone Rain. I might have to Cleansing Wildfire my own Flagstones just to get some extra red. I guess the next thing we would really want after the Pithy Needle is honestly just a bridge off Karn. My opponent probably has a way to get rid of this Pithy Needle, though. Opponent's keeping 5 and thinking very hard on it. Gemstone Cavern. Chancellor is exiled and they get green mana. So my opponent could turn 1 us here. At least this slows them down slightly. We might get killed on turn 3 though. Oh. Why not play that out? Why not play that out? Shocking. Shocking. I would play that out. Pithing Needle does not mean you're dead. Onward we go. All right. Cleansing Wildfire, Thing in the Ice, Stone Rain. We have a Karn. Cleansing Wildfire wasn't enough last time. My opponent's also kept 7. I think we've got a mulligan here and look for Mana Tithe or Pithing Needle. So let's go ahead and mulligan. This is not good. Mulligan. There's the Mana Tides, no lands. Mulligan. That's not good either. Mulligan. Man. I'm going down to 2. Alright. Maybe we'll top deck it. Maybe we'll top deck it. Serum Visions. Keeping in mind that there was no hand there that had a Pithing Needle and no hand that had Mana Tithe plus land. We'll see if we die on turn 2. Mana Tithe off the top. Some might be wondering why I didn't keep 2 fetch lands here. It's because if I do hit a boom bust, I want to be able to use it. All right. You got us. Hey, Fluffy in chat. What's up? What's up? What's up, Thylian? All right. We'll air Mesa. Let's get that Triome. So we have all of our colors. Mana Tithe. Come on. Where are you at, Mana Tithe? Please. Now I just look like I might have counter magic. Boomerang. Yeah. Now I just look like I'm holding counter magic. Mana Tithe is looking really bad. They're thinking whether they go for this or not, since I have 2 mana open now. Mind games. Oh, they're nervous. They have like an evolution. Cool. Let's get steam vents here. Okay, the flooded strand and go. Okay. Now what, opponent? Another Waterlogged Grove. Lab Maniac being played here. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and Helix this. Get that out of here. I don't think I tap out. I don't think I tap out for Nahiri, and I'm gonna hold the land, make it look like I've got a counter spell. playing the mental game here. Yeah, just give it back to me. I'm gonna hold the land again here and pass. Make it look like I have 3 reactive spells. Mental game here. They're looking for their veil or something. The longer the game goes out, gonna shock this in. Just kind of scare them a little bit. Ugh. Scare them a little. Yeah, you do that. What are you gonna play? There's Allosaurus. They might have to, actually, now. We never know. Still gonna shock it in here and think about it. Let them do this. Just be like, that's fine. Keep going. Evolution. I can't beat that. All right, so they've used a Summoner Pact here. We have a possibility that they tap this for mana with one of those Springleaf Drums, which would then mean Nahiri could get rid of this. The other thing that we potentially have here is if we can destroy one of the lands and they don't have Mox or the Springleaf Drum, we can make them not be able to pay for Summoner Pact. So we have to let this go. Land is played here, so Summoner Pact is not a thing. I need them to tap this down or something this turn for some reason. And Nahiri down tick and kill this. That's what we want to do. All right, extra Allosaurus Rider here. I know I've shocked in. I really don't think 2 damage is going to matter this game. We were just trying to play mentally with my opponent. Nourishing Shoal here. You know what would have stopped this? You got it, Trinisphere. They're at 5. All right, Mox Amber's here. They're probably not tapping the Gristlebrand for mana. 6/6 is kind of hard to kill. Nourishing Shoal puts them to 20. Gristlebrand. Do we have another Lab Maniac? Down to 6. Ten cards to go. Another Allosaurus Rider. They're not tapping this down. Springleaf, do it. Do it. Tap them down. Tap the Gristlebrand down. I don't know why you will. Mox Amber floating for Springleaf Drum. Okay. Now I want that Supreme Verdict that's sitting over here in the sideboard. This is 20 damage, by the way. 20 on board here. Extra Springleaf Drum. They can tap all their creatures if they wanted to. They should. Are they worried about a Wrath effect? White, white, blue. We're gonna fake it. I'm gonna put Nahiri. No. I'm gonna tap white, white, blue. Wow, Wrath effect would have done it. Should have brought it in. Opponent's at 28 here. All right, I'm just gonna immediately go to it and see if my opponent will concede. If not, they got us. I doubt they will, because they've just, done all this. All right. We'll do it this way. White, white, blue, red. Pause. Pause. You hear it? All right. Opponent's got our life total dead. If we had a Supreme Verdict, though, would have gotten him. Maybe boomerangs. Enough boomerangs. Boomerang and plus Helix. Boomerang Gristlebrand take 18 still. Nah, I needed something else. You love it, Big Ben? Nice. I think our first list is a little more tuned, but this one's kind of fun. Something a little extra ordinary. Let's go. Opponent found. Yeah. Woo. All right, we're 0-1. My opponent's 0-1. We're playing probably second. One lander. Does has Mana Tithes, and there's Gigantha. Not sure I can keep a one lander. All right, Big Ben, take care. Thanks. All right, this looks a bit better. We can keep this. Let's get rid of a cascading. Have a removal spell plus a land destruction spell. Can go fetch the, whoa. Oh yeah, I said Gigantha. For whatever reason, I was thinking Luris. This'll work. This'll work. Oh no, opponent. Oh no. You didn't have another land? Oh no. Oh no, boom bust your power plant. Oh no, not good. Hers is mine. Land destruction? I know why the Stone Rain now. Stone Rain's easier to cast than the Pillages. I mean, I don't know if they had the map if it would have mattered. There's a few maps here. We're gonna play Karn, that great creator. Downtick liquid metal coating. Yeah, I think this will go to game 2 here. We're gonna have Mana Tithe plus liquid metal coating. Activated abilities here on the maps are done. And away we go. Cleansing Wildfire is going to be good too. Boomerang is going to be good too. Everything's going to be good too. Send it back. Send it back. We're made to beat Tron. Who needs Blood Moon when you just blow everything up? I think they accidentally skipped the turn, but running Land Destruction plus Karn probably results in just not happening for them. We had Land Destruction on turn 2. I'll keep it. Why? Why not? Give me something for Mana Tithe here, turn 1. Sacred Founder. Oh, yes. Sounds great. Perfect. Make that green mana. That's right. Land Ancient or Sylvan Scrying. Let's go. That works. That works too. Mana Tithe. I feel like the forest is the better thing to go after right here than the Tron land. So we're gonna do it. So we're gonna do it. I could have gotten the Triome. That was a slight miss on my part. I was looking for double red. Hers is mine here. Boom. I just gonna blow up your lands. Do 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 do. Swarping whale. What's up, Brian Gallon? How goes it? Stone Rain it again. Get that out of here. Urza's Tower. Urza's Tower. Pillage the Urza's Tower. Get it out of here. I guess I've got some wildfires to come up. Enjoying this oppression. Sylvan Scrying. They're doing their thing. Tower enters the battlefield or revealed zone. Let's go ahead and I'm gonna cleansing myself here to ramp so I can do double cleansing, and I can get an island here and work myself to Boomerang. We end up hitting here, so I can now get steam vents and cleansing them. Drawing another card. Now I have double Boomerang. Blaze Tower, you got it. O Stone, you got it. Cleansing the tower. Stone Rain, a forest. Arid Mesa. We'll just go fetch right now. Get that Triome. Pass the turn. Turn 8. You've got a few forests here. We're working through these. We'll get there. We'll get there. Tower. Top of the library is a Mana Tithe. We'll pass turn. We'll pass turn. These boomerangs feel like they could be used for a number of things. There's a star. Boomerang the tower. Sure. Let's blow up a land. Maybe I should boomerang the other tower and then I have Mana Tithe. Oh, they cycled Wilt. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Boomerang. Maybe I should be waiting for Thing in the Ice and then fire off all these boomerangs, but it's just too tempting. I mean, look at where we're at. Mana Tithe, get out of here. I don't want that. No lands for you, exactly. I do need a win condition here, though, right? Pass turn. Ah, expedition map. Resolves. Surprised I didn't play a land first, knowing that I play Mana Tithe. Win cons are nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna play Cascading Cataracts and play kind of loose with this boom bust here. Let's save all lands going forward. I'm gonna let them get another land here, and then we're gonna bust them. Power plant, nice, nice, nice. Land off the top. Cool. All right. I know this really screws up my mana, but who cares? But who cares? Land, go. I don't even know what this Flooded Strand can get anymore. No, I should have just busted, or boomed, not busted. Punishing Tron's such a good feeling. We're gonna fetch here. All right, we're gonna go get a Steam Vents. There's a Hollow Fountain, some planes that I saw. Go ahead. I've got the boom bust. Now we just need Karn. Kozlik cycled. Really discarded. Land, we got there. We win. Or we should. Karn, down tick, liquid metal coating, I guess. Actually, we could just go get Trinisphere. Let's do that. Good luck. Flagstones, Trinisphere. Not even gonna worry about what I'm getting because I'm gonna go get a worm coil probably next. Let's get Golos. Let's get Golos. They can't cast anything for a few turns. Why should we be worried? Good games. Our opponent gives us the good games. They deserve a thumbs up. They deserve a thumbs up. They could have said anything. They gave us the GGs. 1-1 here with the Jeskai land destruction. That thankfully our mod Grayus wasn't here. Double checking Grayus isn't here. Oh, thank goodness. Woo! Grayus would have been so disappointed in us. Well, I think they might have skipped one of their turns there. So we got a little lucky. I don't think it really would have mattered, though, with the running land destruction in that one game. So, 1-1. Let's continue on. Let's play some Magic. Let's play first. I will keep. Cleansing Wildfire is fun here. We'll see what my opponent's going to do. Cleansing Wildfire ramps us to a Johnny. A Johnny unlocks things. Stone Rain's here too. Lots of options. Lots of options. Like seeing the cat. It's good to see you, Johnny. Let's play this tap pass turn. Let's ramp myself here. Because ramping myself here has just gotta be so much better. Get the planes. Ooh, Thing in the Ice. Because then when they play something here, I just a Johnny tap it down. Maybe I have to Stone Rain here. I don't know. Oh, Mind Stone. That's not what I thought. All right. All right. Hold the phone. Let's go ahead and Stone Rain something here and leave ourselves with Mana Tithe. Yeah, Eldrazi Tron's a little different. A little different. Oh, okay. What if I Cleansing Wildfire here? Let's see a waste. Should have played Thing in the Ice first, but I didn't know what else I was gonna draw. We'll hold Mana Tithe here. That's a nice looking waste you got there. Dismembers on the Thing in the Ice. All right, that's fine. We're gonna hold Mana Tithe here. I was thinking maybe like Nahiri on the Mind Stone would be a thing, but I would have had to land, right? All right, get out of here, Thought Not. Get out of here, Thought Not. Unbelievable. Thinking you can get that to happen. Let's go fetching Hallowed Fountain here. No, I need more red. Sacred Foundry. 1, 2, 3. This gets 3 or less. Stone Rain. I'm gonna Stone Rain over Mana Tithe, or over Cleansing Wildfire, because I actually want to kill the land. Then I'm feeling like a Johnny tap down one of these lands or Nahiri. I'd like to Nahiri get rid of Mind Stone, possibly. Chalice on 2. Okay. This looks good for us. Just go Nahiri. Let's go ahead and get rid of the Mind Stone. Let's make Loyalty. Let's go ahead and boom bust here. Oh, I can't boom bust because of Chalice. Should have gotten rid of the Chalice. My bad. I deserve that. I'm better than that. All right. Let's fix it, shall we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Has to be a tapped. You know what? Bust. Yeah, it has to be tapped. So we're gonna just do this and then work our way up here with the Nahiris. Nahiri Chandra, just get it. Emrakul. Bust them. We got them. All right. Deflecting Palm? This does feel like a Supreme Verdict matchup, so I'll bring these in. Deflecting Palm could be hilarious. Wonder if Boomerang makes sense. Yeah, let's keep doing it. Mana Tithe was okay, but now they know. I think I'm gonna strip 2 Mana Tithes here. I'm gonna strip them all. We're bringing Deflecting Palm in. Why? There's no way that would win. Chandra Awaken plus Torpor Orb. Let's go. I don't know. Yeah, the Chalice has to be tapped. I haven't played with Nahiri enough to remember it's enchantment not tapped, creature artifact tapped. We need to just like repeat that every game. Read the card, remember, and once we get a few more reps with Nahiri, we'll start playing the card correctly. Maybe we'll play it correctly, who knows. I'm going to keep it because Torpor Orb's kind of an interesting card here. It stops Thought-Knot from being a pain. Karn downtick and go get Bridge. Feels like we can just almost play this as like lock strategy against them. And then some Ajani's here is kind of cool. Because Ajani's cool. Ajani's a cool card. Chalice on 2 might be a problem. We have Pillage main decked. Could have brought Engineered Explosives, but I don't think it's that big of a problem. They might put a Chalice on 1 for the Mana Tithe. And then we can just chuckle and be like, gotcha. All right, go ahead, opponent. Might be playing Thing in the Ice first, though. Torpor, probably okay. Tech Edge here, gonna maybe use map. Does not. Mind Stone. I'm gonna play Torpor first because all this screams is turn, whatever turn this is gonna be, 3 Thought-Knots here. And I don't really want that. I don't really want that. So this, cool. Play Thing in the Ice, block Karn, go get Bridge. Expedition map. We'll blow up a land here if we end up getting a land destruction spell. Right now I can't do a pillage, interesting enough. There's another map. Cleansing Wildfire. That may be kind of worth it. So it's Cleansing Wildfire them. I don't want them to really unlock Tron. That's a lot of mana. I'll represent Mana Tithe here. If they don't play a creature, Karn downtick Bridge is okay. Reality Smasher's a problem. It kills that pretty quickly. Relic Activation, getting rid of my Cleansing Wildfire. We don't care about our graveyard. Cavern of Souls, Mana Tithe is useless. That they don't know that I took that out. We can always a Johnny uptick on a Reality Smasher that is played this turn. A Thought-Knot is Thought Knot. Cool. Really? I can do this? Okay. Let's do it. Let's go get a little more red mana in case we do top deck that pillage. Yeah, I think we're just going to, I want to put Thing in the Ice down. I think we just wait for the attack and Boomerang it. I don't think I'm doing Thing in the Ice anytime soon here. Maybe I can get them to tap a little bit, then Boomerang the Thought Knot. It's a 2-mana tempo and draw, and it's not coming in and stealing another card. This is kind of fun. Not gonna lie. We'll wait till end step here. I want to really tempo this out. I'll take 4. Opponent can unlock Tron next turn. New Thought Knot. All right, so we have 2 Thought Knots. That's not the most ideal. Let's go ahead and Boomerang 1 Thought Knot back. I can keep the other one tapped. Could do that. I'm going to draw a card here. Exiles Boomerang here, floating 1 mana. I draw a Karn the Great Creator. Second Karn kind of... That's fine. Second Karn kind of makes me want to go Karn downtick Bridge now. That would shut off all this stuff. I know that they can untap and attack this. We're going to get Bridge here. They're going to have 2 Thought Knot Seers. Great for them. I'm going to play Bridge plus Thing in the Ice, then I'll line up Karn, and we'll go from there. Yeah, Varus Address. We're doing it. We're blowing up lands and boomeranging lands, too. So map. Now we have Tron. Now that we have Tron mana, we have Thought Knot plus something. Maybe we cantrip the Mind Stone. We do. We can cantrip the Relic. Still a lot of mana. Play new Thought Knot, maybe. Walking Ballista on 2 is not a bad one. Definitely not a bad one. Nahiri's a cool follow-up. Now I don't really want to play the Thing in the Ice. It dies to this. Could play a Johnny downtick. We know it's Thought Knot plus something else. I'm gonna play a Johnny because I think the Walking Ballista with Tron mana is more dangerous than the potential Thought Knot Seers pair that could be coming up next. And if I get a land here, it's Thing plus Bridge. I have Thing because I'll be killing Walking Ballista here. They may send something to a Johnny because they don't want a Thought Knot untap. So this is not gaining us 3 here. Oh yeah, they can ping this. But it is stopping Walking Ballista, which I think is a bigger threat. Even though I have the Bridge Thing in the Ice and I can get to that, I just don't think. I think this and this plus land will win this game. Could be wrong though. In for 4. TKS plus 2 unknowns for them. There's a Boomerang, which we cannot play. Let's play Thing. Let's attempt to play Bridge here. Pass turn. Hope they don't have a way to get rid of Bridge. a second island here in case they get a blast zone with bridge. I think I'm gonna take this. I have Nahiri. Play Nahiri here because Nahiri can get rid of the Thought Not Seer. Should have probably left blue open because when I draw here, I could draw a blue land. No blue land though. Supreme Verdict's not bad. Can cast that. Now what? Johnny stops Blast Zone unlock. Karn's down tick gets liquid metal coating, starts getting rid of lands. It can take a counter off this? It could. It could. I mean, it might be just Karn down tick. Go get liquid metal coating. I don't know. Blast Zone's probably the scariest thing right now. 5 mana could be a Reality Smasher, which it is. I will be blocking this time. They just go after Nahiri here? No, they go after me. We're blocking. Things are getting scary. Block. Got a block here because I do have some fetch lands and some chalk lands that I may want. They dismember this so that 5 damage goes through and we're going to 1. Alright, Nahiri can get rid of the Reality Smasher if we want to. Thought Not shows up here. Supreme Verdict is what we're going to be playing. Alright, extra flagstone's not the worst. Let's go ahead and draw this card. Let's get rid of a Boomerang. The thing in the ice. Let's go ahead and Supreme Verdict. Draw a card is kind of awkward here because Reality Smasher could kill us. It's a Cascading. I haven't lost my Hallowed Fountain yet. We can play Flagstones here. Go get Hallowed Fountain. So I have extra blue. But a Reality Smasher right here kills me. So we'll hope for none of that. If I live one more turn here, I'm feeling pretty confident. Warping Whale will do it. I don't have the blue here, unfortunately, so the 1/1 gets me. What's up, Sorby? 16 months. Going to game 3 here. How's it going? Get those emotes in there. I needed one more turn to start dumping things. All right. I'm on the play. Still don't think the mana tie's right. I think we're good. Just send it. How's it going? How's the balloons? Yeah, really expensive spells. Bridge is kind of scary. Maybe I could have sequenced to get double blue at some point, and then the Boomerangs would have been better. Can't talk much tonight, getting ready for job tomorrow, and thought I'd pop in for a bit. Well, glad to have you here. We're trying to blow up some lands tonight. It's kind of working. It's kind of working. All right. You'll see I got Boomerang. I put the Boomerang away and brought it back here. That was because I was going to Cleansing Wildfire myself. Now that I have a Boom Bust here, I guess I'll just do that instead to go get the extra blue that I need. But I was going to have double blue possibly. This is working nicely though. Couple expedition maps. Kind of want to Boomerang the land here. It's kind of weird, but let's Boomerang the land. Pass turn. That way they can't start using their maps just yet. Kind of helping me get to potentially... I don't know, Cleansing Wildfire them and stuff. We could ramp ourselves too. Let's ramp ourselves here. I can always Cleansing Wildfire them again. We're gonna get more red because I have Chandra and Cleansing Wildfire. We had a land. Let's get a Hallowed Fountain. And then let's Cleansing Wildfire them. They'll go get their waste. We get a Thing in the Ice. Okay. So we can Boomerang with Chandra. And Cleansing Wildfire. One, two, three. Let's play land here. Fetch. 1, 2, 3. Chandra, down tick, Boomerang, Eldrazi Temple here. Then we can look to maybe Cleansing Wildfire it, but we're Boomeranging it so that we tempo this turn. They can go get a land here, but they're going to only have 3 mana, not 4. So the idea here is the Boomerang buys me another turn to have Chandra plus all of this mana. And I can Cleansing Wildfire the Temple for a redraw if we want. Could also uptick this Chandra. There's Nahiri. Could use Chandra to make Nahiri 5 and then 6, 7, and then uptick once more. If they don't have Reality Smasher, we win. Reality Smasher is their out here. I'll have Thing in the Ice to block. I think it's got to be actually Nahiri here. Play Nahiri, draw, discard. Or discard 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Probably just get rid of this Flagstones, but I think, yeah, let's do the Flagstones because the Thing in the Ice isn't a bad thing to play. Thing in the Ice, uptick with Chandra, and we're threatening Emrakul next turn. Thing in the Ice can block quite a bit from Reality Smasher, which would only make this 6. This would make this 7, 8, 9, but I could also exile or I can Supreme Verdict. So active Nahiri plus Chandra is really pretty good here. This list is doing things. I like this. I like this card too. Card on bottom on the Scry of the Maze Mind Tome. Scrying during their turn makes it feel like my opponent's got to figure out something to do here. Bottoms again. Pretty sure they have another temple. Yeah, I Boomeranged one. And they found one. 5 mana. Attacking with Smasher. Okay. Probably going to block here. Now I could Verdict down tick this Chandra. Play Cleansing Wildfire to knock off one of these. Could just exile Reality Smasher. Torpor's not doing a whole lot here. I think I'm gonna draw discard. Let's start there. Draw discard, Torpor goodbye. No. Bad. Alright, let's go ahead. Target cleansing wildfire here. Oh, spider. What's up, spider? We arrive. Arrival. This knocks them back a land. We hit another land. I'm gonna maybe hold this. And we're gonna Supreme Verdict here now to get rid of the Reality Smasher. Gonna hold the land because that seems alright to do. And pass back. Maze Mine, scrying. My opponent currently has 4 mana. They'll need land plus Reality Smasher in order to smash Nahiri. They don't know it, but we have Emrakul, unfortunately, in our hand, which means this has to go up one more time. This is a bad card for us. This is a very bad card for us. We have exactly 1 Emrakul. It's going. How are you? I've got to get rid of the Scavenger Grounds. All right, uptick, draw, discard. Cascading Cataracts is getting discarded. We're going to play a Thing in the Ice. We'll go up with Chandra and pass the turn. This is not ideal with that Expedition map now. Uh-oh. We're trying to blow up lands. That's what we're doing. Opponent's doing the scry thing. Gains some life. Does the scry. Love Maze Mine Tome. Bottoms the card. That was an Eldrazi Temple. Okay, Matter Reshaper. All right. All right, let's start. Let's start with a Stone Rain on Scavenger Grounds. Thing in the Ice. Tick. They pop this now. I could then use this Chandra down tick. It's an option to redo a Stone Rain here if I wanted to. If I Stone Rain again, that's pretty powerful. I lose this Chandra, but I think that's going to be okay. Let's cash in the Stone Rain here. Gonna cast it, kill this. Blow up another land. Thing in the Ice is going, whoa, cool. Uptick with Nahiri, get rid of Emrakul, spin the cards back in. Helix is not a bad card to see. We'll hold land past turn. All right, Nahiri is at a solid 13. I mean, if they have Reality Smasher and all that, great. Otherwise... Look at that. Good luck, Sorby. Imagine having mana. Do it. Do it. Eldrazi. Mana. Thought Knot Seer is not that scary. Oh, is Sorby still here? Oh, well, never mind. We sent Sorby a picture already. Radiant Fountain here. Floating 2 Eldrazi. Extra Eldrazi mana. Matter Reshaper. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things. Attacks Nahiri for 3. Will block. Should we just do it all? Yeah, sounds good. Search library. Emrakul. Smash. Wham. Annihilator 6. Mattery Shaper. Power Plant. Plus. It's a pretty good hit. Karn, that great creator. We're in tax step still. Five, six. Go ahead and play a nice, good Chandra. Uptick, give my opponent the gift of Chandra. Emrakul goes to hand. Chandra, 1 damage. Helix in hand, Thing in the Ice about to slam. Take that, Spaghetti Monsters. We have our own, exactly. Mind Stone from my opponent. Okay. I believe I win here. Could be wrong, but I think we do. Not always super clear. Red, red. Red, red, blue. Chandra. Really all out of sorts, but we're gonna Helix once. Thing in the Ice does its thing. Down tick. Helix. Of course I want to fire that off. Helix again, Thing in the Ice flip, swing in. Turn 11, 2 lands for my opponent. And I've got all the planeswalkers. A Johnny wanted to join the party. You're late. That's all right. You're welcome in. There's some leftover pizza right over there. Let's go. Spaghetti wrecked. This list is what do you think, Spider? I think Evan's somewhere, right? What do you think? What do you think? You know, there's some interesting things going on in here. I kind of like it. This Thing in the Ice instance in sorcery has been quite a while since I played with the card. Thing in the Ice is instance or sorceries. You think it looks sweet? It does. That's why this Chandra is pretty good, because you have all these 2-drops that you want to jam, and a few Stone Rains as well, and Pillages. Oh, Spider got dumpstered. We're going for the style points here. I mean, we're 2-1, Grace. Style points and victory points. This is just a different version of that red-white lockout. It basically dropped Torch of Defiance. Still has the Emrakul package, more Stone Rains, but brings blue for Thing in the Ice and Boomerang. And you didn't see us dumpster the Tron player, but we dumpstered the Tron player. Mana Tithe, 1 land. Oh, I wish it was 2 lands with a Flagstone. We would just go. Oh, we've been wished good luck, have fun. I don't think we can keep a 1-lander here. I think I have to look at these 6. They're pretty good. We could, yes, Grace. Mulligan looking for 2 lands at least. There we go. All right, much better. Keep. Get rid of Helix here. Sounds good. Got rid of Helix. That's right. Don't care about gaining life. Steam Vents for our opponent. I believe I'm going to regret this. Changeling. Kind of nervous here. Sacred Foundry shocks in, plays a. When this ETBs scry 2, when Cruise a vehicle. Vehicle gets +1/+1. Am I more worried about blue or white? Opponent bottoms 1 and tops 1. Let's get a triumph. Kind of want that helix back. So let's go ahead and blow up a land here. I'm gonna guess blue? Take that. Huh. Get wrecked. Aha! They had an extra white. We got the right color. That's not good. Nope. That's not good. Not good at all. I guess I'm gonna have to boomerang some stuff. Take 4. Down to 14. I'm gonna shock in here past the turn. If there's something completely busted they play, mana tithe it. Otherwise, I'm gonna boomerang something here. Well, boomerang in combat, because I did shock. They can replay this if they want. They do get scries. Give them the gift of scries. Going down to 8 here. It's looking kind of sketchy, though. I would imagine Looter Scooter as well. This blue might show us some more things. Wish we kept the helix. There's an Unsettled Mariner. That's a bit ironic. 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't believe I can play Karn here. I have to probably do Vengeant plus something else. They bolt us. Might have skipped through that. Might have skipped through that. I'm not really sure if I'm winning that anyway, though. Mana Tithe there. Go to 3. I have a Johnny that I can play. Kill this. They would have had the other 3/3. That's negated and we lose. Yeah. Interesting. So, I actually don't feel like blowing up lands is a really good idea here. Let's do Chandra Acolytes out. Let's get rid of the pillages. Let's bring Engineered Explosives, Supreme Verdict here. Let's bring a couple Deflecting Palms for funsies. Boomerang seems okay. I'm gonna take 1 Boom Bust out as well. It's gonna be interesting. Gonna leave the mana tithes in here. I think these will be reasonable. My opponent seems to be pretty low to the ground. Best card in the sideboard. I'm gonna keep our triple flagstones hand because I just want to keep 3 flagstones. And everybody that's complaining that this is bad, I'm gonna mana tithe correctly this time. No blood moons this time, O Kings. Am I feeling okay? Fever headache? I have a gut feeling, and the feeling is that you're playing Magda as both a value card and a weighted tutor for shapeshifters. Probably. We're going to get them with the mana tithe, though. They'll never see it coming. They'll never see it coming because we didn't play it last time. Pretty good. It's funny that I've taken Pillage out, considering we have basically confirmed they have vehicles of sorts. So maybe I'm just silly like that. I'm gonna go get the Triumph so I don't accidentally draw it. And we'll Stone Ring. Too fast. Slow down. They're at 14 here. Looter Scooter. I'm I'm gonna keep fetching lands here because I'm just trying to thin out anything I could potentially draw. Let's get rid of the red. Red seemed important for them too. I have 1,000,000 lands. I just need to draw action from here on out. Dang it, they had the red. Dang it. Dang it. No. No. Magda's played, loots it up and creates a treasure. It's everything they ever wanted. Our land destruction plan is terrible now. We need Karn. Treasures are cheating? Yeah, Karn will fix this. Blaze the Changeling, Moth Dust. Again, just trying to thin the library as much as possible. Because my multi-flagstone hand isn't doing a lot. Makes a treasure here. Now I need a Supreme Verdict, probably. They're out of cards, pretty much, so there is that going for us. Helix, a Johnny, Supreme Verdict. Karn wouldn't be bad right now. Oh. Attacks for 5, 6, 7 here. Does some tappy tappy. Tappy tappy. Looting and scooting. Supreme Verdict one time, please. It is a pretty sweet list. It's doing all kinds of stuff. Untaps here. Taps some more things, makes some more treasures here. 1 card in hand. Hits for a ton. Big dragon now, probably. Supreme Verdict. That's our own fault. Oh. Deflecting Palm was definitely the right choice. Just needed to, you know, not keep 3 flagstones. That one was a bit of a sketchy keep. All right, what is it? We're 2-2, I believe, going into the final match of this league. And then we'll see what we're doing. And looks great. Let's go. Keep. We can boom bust our own land if we'd like to. Start off with maybe Thing in the Ice here. Ooh. Flooded Strand. Flooded Strand. I wanted the only land flagstones could get there, right? Yeah, exactly. We were going to use flagstones as our fetch land. That's what we were doing. All right, attempting Thing in the Ice here. Expecting some sort of counter. Boop. Mana leaked. Mystic Gate here. So let's actually go ahead and straight pillage here. I'm expecting another counter. We can then think about maybe Boomerang plus Boom Bust. I just want to work through all their counters. Snapcaster. Okay. What if I Boomerang that? So Snapcaster's in play. Let's attempt a Stone Rain. Since I'm just drawing my lands, I'm just going to fire them off. I'm not looking to worry about counter spells. New Snapcaster. Oh, goodness. This is interesting. Okay, so we have a pair of Snapcasters here. I can probably beat these still. Stop it with the lands. Hits for 4, we're down to 12. Gonna go ahead and fetch here. Tap land, we need a little bit more white. I know I have this blue here too. Okay. We're gonna try to kill the watery grave here. They float. Fine. Don't tell me you have another Snapcaster Mage. So they fetch here. I'm tempted to Boomerang the polluted Delta. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. Boomerang here. I could Boomerang a creature. I'm gonna go ahead and Boomerang the land though. Opponent attacks for 4. Nahiri down tick. We need another removal spell at some point. That'll work. White, red, blue. Yeah, sure. Nahiri. Down tick exile. Go ahead, opponent. They have to attack Nahiri or they lose Snapcaster. We can pay for mana leak. Go again. Ugh. Force of negation on turn 7. Unbelievable. All right, we're going to 4. Where's my Helix? That's not a Helix. Castle. 2 in. I thought I could get rid of these. Helix. Get out of here, Castle. Flooding. We are flooding really bad. Alright, so if I Boomerang the creature at end step, I mean, they just flash it back in. That's why I went after the land. Ooh. A little bit of flooding there. Little bit of flooding. Alright, this will be a interesting match. Chandra Awakened Inferno. Torp Orb's probably not bad. This feels like a lot of limited games. How dare you? How dare you? Let's go. Yeah, we did draw a lot of lands there. Draft is the best format. Fight you. Okay. We'll try to fight you through the camera. I'm not sure how that's gonna work. Oh, fight. I just realized I only have 2 Helixes. I was asking for Helix. I only have 2. It's not ideal. Let's play first. Ooh, 1 land. There's no way I can keep the 1 land here. We're trying to get that 3/2. All right, well, we can ramp, we can destroy a land, we can do all kinds of things here. It's a bunch of lands again. We'll see what happens. I'm going to attempt the Boom Bust here to get rid of the island since it's not a fetch land. Opponent ops here. Do they have a force? Well, they don't at least cast it if they had it. Cleansing Wildfire, maybe something here. Looking pretty decent for us. Should probably have played this not tapped in case I get a Mana Tithe. And really should have just waited until I drew with the Cleansing Wildfire. All works out though. Potentially have Nahiri next turn. Opponent's got enough mana for counters though. I think we make them have it though. Okay. Mana leak. Opponent passes the turn straight back to us. Let's go ahead and fire off pillage on island. Another mana leak will pass. Opponent passes to us. Tap land, go. I see that one, Corey. Scries a card to the top and takes the draw. Maybe they found their black mana now. They have in a way. I have a Boomerang. Go ahead and Helix the Snapcaster here. My opponent can opt. I almost just want to Boomerang this, but I'm going to use Boomerang as a way to, like, prevent a counter spell. I don't know if that's going to work for us, though. Bottoms the card and draws. We have a Polluted Delta now. So we can get got by an Archmage Charm. It's not really worth saving. Let's just thing. See if they want to counter this. They're at least partially interested in this. They have so many cards compared to us. Like, we've blown up a couple lands, tried to play things through, and they've just had different counter magic. Maybe end step by Boomerang a land. See, now I just feel like I'm gonna Boomerang a Planeswalker. Like Teferi here. Well, I suppose it's not the worst Boomerang target. Boomeranging lands here doesn't make sense. I almost need to be playing a version of Red White Lockout with a Boil here, and then the Boil would just like stop this. I don't have a very aggressive plan, do I? And cleansing. See if they'll let me draw a card here. This can't be that scary. No, let me draw a card. Okay, you can Snapcaster. Snapcaster on Mana Leak doesn't really matter. Cleansing Wildfire. And draw. I mean, if they go for Teferi and don't play a land like that, maybe they'll opt first. How do we beat control? I guess Chandra Awakened Inferno would be great. Boomerang? I want them to spend the turn replaying it. Ooh. Floats mana because they have to get the 2 colors, and then it's something I cannot counter. Well, I think we found our weakness here. Could be wrong. Upticks with Teferi. Are we just done? Uh-oh. Fetching with Flooded Strand, Godless Shrine. Snapcaster in for 2, 6 cards in hand. We do have Mana Tithe. Untap the 2 lands. Chandra. We'll pass. We are literally looking for Awakened Inferno. I think that's the only chance we have here, because I haven't seen anything like an Aether Gust from my opponent. Oh no. Oh no, Monastery Mentor. Oh no. Well, if we pick up the cards, it may be the end. You want to hear a good joke? Land destruction. Grayest literally throwing down here when we have, shall we say, some of the best games we had earlier. It's kind of weird because if I counter mana with Mana Tide, they could counter back and get another token with Mentor. Esper Charm? Kaya's Guile. Nice. Nice. Gain some life. Make a token. Make a token. Not bad. Armageddon. I mean, we could if we find a boom bust. I'm not sure we're gonna live here. Archmage Charm draws 2. Prowess, Prowess. I think we can just F6 because I don't see a place where I want to Mana Tithe here. If I Mana Tithe, they just get to counter back. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's half of our life right there. Down to 9. 7 cards in hand, untaps 2 blues. And that's going to do it. That's going to do it. 2-3 here with the Jeskai. The Jeskai land destruction. It's a lot of lands. List is sweet. Let's just, for what it's worth, and it's a very unique list, it's very sweet to be doing the things with the boomerangs and the thing in the ice. I think the previous list was a bit stronger. The red-white lockout with the Nahiri and the Chandras, the Emrakuls, maybe some bolts for early interaction. I think this list is lacking that interaction. We're leaning too heavily on tempoing out with Boomerang. I'd like to see a few bolts in here, I think. Johnny Vengeance is pretty sweet to play. We play it from time to time, and it's just doesn't quite get there. Do like the Supreme Verdicts, though. Day of Judgment, Wrath of God are in just white, so you're blue. You don't really need this, and we're not getting really any other blue cards here on the sideboard as well. Never got to really use God Pharaohs or Golos. We're kind of like really winning or not. Love Chandra Acolyte of Flame. Just haven't been very competitive with it either. But thing in the ice, a little bit of Boomerang. Pretty cool. Pretty cool.